Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond Emergency Wednesday episode. State of the Union.
United States is under attack.
United States is under attack by itself, I guess, for their own dumb mistakes. This is sounding too real. The Astros, the Team USA baseball team
Is under attack.
is having issues.
Houston is under attack.
Yeah.
I think we could say that on YouTube.
We have to rely on Italy or Mexico for the fate of Team USA. So it's a fun day. It's a fun morning.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
1-0. Randy Rosarena walk-off solo. Both those teams.
I don't think it'll be a walk-off. I think Mexico goes up 2-0 by the third, and then they just both teams kind of look at each other from across the dugout.
They're calling a code red.
Gives them like
calling a code red.
A Batman Dark Knight Rises, like just a nod from across the dugout.
Oh, the code red is being
and
issued.
Then they're just like, oh no, just keep grounding out to shortstop.
I mean, ideally, Italy needs to just get out early.
That would be ideal.
But
yeah, I mean, basically, if Italy scores 4 points.
4 points.
4 points.
Wow. Take them. Suspended. Suspended.
If Italy scores
suspended.
4 runs.
Suspension.
That's it. That's all we need, right? Because if Mexico scores 5, then we're good.
Yeah.
So if Italy scores
2
4
layups,
runs,
right? Just 2 layups.
2 layups. Need Jack Caglione to do his thing. So boys, state of the Apollo. Jalen just yelled Mexico at me.
It's gonna be fun. We'll be in there tonight.
Yeah.
This afternoon, I guess.
Either way, a team will be celebrating on the field, and that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Either team is gonna be very hype about it. It's gonna be very fun. Or both teams will be celebrating on the field.
You know who else is hyped?
Who's that?
And celebrating just early. It was Mark DeRosa.
Yeah, and I wonder how late they got to the hotel last night after that game.
Treason. We try him for treason. I don't want to get on my soapbox here, but I think Bain was right. I think Bain, when he gave the power back to the people, and then the people
when he exploded the stadium.
Well, that too. But when the people of Gotham started being judge, jury, and executioner, and it was also just Scarecrow doing that, I get it, because I want to try him for treason. I also want to try Harold Reynolds and Matt Vasgersian for treason as co-conspirators, because the first 30 minutes of Hot Stove today was legitimately running cover for him. Ridiculous.
It is kind of crazy if you look at the other brackets. I don't know if it was a state of this bracket being a little weak or what, but Great Britain and Brazil being weak, and it led to this. But 3 teams potentially being 3-1 is kind of wild in a 5-team bracket. At
least you used Tariq Skubal against Great Britain, not against the Italians with 9 lefties.
At least Tariq
Skubal got the pitch against Great Britain.
Well, at least you can watch Dominican Republic versus Venezuela. Going to be a really fun game. It's going to be on Tubi tonight, later tonight.
Yeah. What is that, an app? Is that
Yeah.
It's like one of the TVs you buy, like a Tubi. Yeah, Roku.
No, I don't think they make TVs, but they for sure, are in that vein.
Okay.
Just got to get an app. Japan and Korea moving forward in their bracket. Puerto Rico, the only one moving forward so far in that bracket.
Yeah,
when does Canada and Cuba?
Today, at 2 p.m.
Well, that's going to be a big
this
game.
afternoon.
That's a fun game. They're literally playing.
At least we'll be able to watch that.
At least we'll be able to watch that.
Because the Astros are playing right now.
Yeah.
And Tatsu Imai. Can we put it on the listen one? Can we just have that going on during the show?
Yeah, if you want to.
If Tatsu Imai pitches in the woods and no one hears it, does he pitch? Because this is start number 3 and we've seen 5 seconds. But what are we doing? It's 2026. We have to pull up no free ads, our turtle box, like it's like World War II, and hearing about the Blitz and Winston Churchill I was with
And
the
catch you, my strikes out another batter.
I had a joke just lied. Kudos for me for not firing off that joke.
Sure.
It was very. It would have
Proud
been
of you.
really funny. Sammy says hi. Scuba got to pitch against Great Britain and left in line for a loss until the bats woke up. So yeah, great use of him. Asinine. This whole entire week though has been awesome because we got to meet so many people that have been fans of the show, fans of the brand. Just talking with everyone. Brian's got chirped, Josh got chirped, I've getting chirped, so it's been fun. It's fun that like our bits are like it's fun because the whole point of all of this was just to create really cool things with our friends and continue to do that, but also the community side that everyone's a part of. But like that's never not been a thing. It's always cool when it happens. But like when the bits are now being mentioned in
Yeah, when
like
somebody comes up.
yeah, and they start talking about the bits. That's I'm like that's funny. That's awesome. Like that's really really cool. We will be there tonight. Yes,
met friend of the show, Rex Ryan.
Yeah, we met Rex Ryan, friend of the program. That was awesome. I don't know if he knew where he was.
Yeah.
But those veneers were bright.
They were bright. Yeah, we could turn the stadium lights down and it would have been all right.
Jalen said did a video on the Mexico-Brazil game on IG. Wow, every single game has been a blast.
Even the Great Britain Brazil game
that we saw
like the crowd was still pretty loud. Anytime Brazil scored, they went crazy.
And that was a game that the team had to win to.
Yeah, which means basically every game in this bracket or in this pool has meant something. Yeah. Yeah, we're still waiting on. There's still three slots left for the semifinal or the quarterfinals. Waiting on Canada versus Cuba today at 2. Italy versus Mexico today at 7. And that'll determine. We'll know after today what the quarterfinals look like and who's
Rosarena hits a solo shot in the 9th to win 1-0.
God, that would be sickening. That would be so sickening.
Randy Rosarena.
I mean, it'd be awesome for Team Mexico. Like that would be that moment where the place would go crazy. But I mean, really,
Team USA play stupid games, win stupid prizes, play with your food, whatever analogy you want to use.
They honestly don't deserve it. They don't deserve to move to the next round. Both Team Italy and Team Mexico both want it way more and deserve it more.
It's crazy because before I think on the Friday Live before the one that we did at 11 last week, we had mentioned people within the Astros organization were talking up Team Italy. We didn't get to see Team Italy on the field workouts. We weren't open to that portion, but people that we know within the organization that were there and watching everything, they were just like not like them, it wasn't like a paid ad for Team Italy. It was like, no, these guys are good. Like Italy's going to be a problem. And obviously last night they jumped all over the United States, but they're sitting 3-0 and they control their own destiny. Like they got to be feeling fantastic.
I mean,
they're in.
I was like, yeah, you win and you're in. I was talking it up. I was like, oh yeah. I mean, watch out. Team Italy might be the team that makes it over Team Mexico.
Yeah.
USA, Italy. I was not thinking they could go out there and beat Team USA like that.
Yeah. And Mexico's be fired up. It's gonna be a damn home game tonight. I will say the USA Mexico game. I think I got some heat online when I said I think it's louder than any World Series game we've had, and what I mean by that is from first pitch to the last pitch, it was loud. There was never a lull. There was like some Astro World Series games. There's lulls.
Even in World Series game, if 0-0 in the third, the fans are just kind of waiting for the moment to happen. That game,
the game was
every pitch.
It was loud. It was just
a ball on the corner in the top of the third, like a 1-0 count. Ball on the corner. Ooh,
yeah, it was
crazy. It was fun.
I mean, the Mexican crowd booing Harper, the American crowd booing Randy Rosarena, like back and forth. It was a dual home game with the crowds. Like I've never been to a sporting event where it was two home crowds. Like every half inning was a home team, and so it was absolutely incredible. It was one of the greatest sporting experience I've ever been at. We talked about it all right.
I mean, thank God they won that game.
From January or since February 2023 when we went to that our first ever WBC game, we were hooked, and I'm glad the city now is hooked to this, and hopefully Houston wins a bid for it 4 years from now, because if not, we can be looking at a decade time of Houston not getting a WBC.
This literally could be the only time in our lifetime that it's in Houston.
Yeah,
because we were talking with Sean, and if they do at some point work out, whether it's the next WBC or 8 years from now, that one, if they work out a thing where it's in the middle of the season,
it's going to Yankee Stadium. It's going to Fenway. It's going
to be up in the Northeast where they can play in stadiums that, they're not going to want to come to Houston in the summer. Like, even with the roof closed, all the travel and stuff, like people they're gonna have to come to a hot city. So this could be the only chance in our lifetimes to see it here.
Yeah. There's only 3 games left. So
yeah,
tonight get your tickets and then the 2 quarters. But yeah, let's talk about what DeRosa said.
Let's go through the whole timeline for people that haven't been fully engaged.
So USA beats Mexico.
Yeah.
The US team parties. They leave late. They roll out the hangover lineup. DeRosa on Hot Stove. And I saw it. I was watching Hot Stove. I was also dragging as well. I'm watching, and I heard DeRosa say it. And it was really Vasgersian and Harold Reynolds that were like, congratulations, you punched your ticket. Like, they were kind of lenient. And then DeRosa were like, yeah, like, want to get the guys off the feet. Like, all XYZ. We've seen the clips. Until MLB Network tried to take it off and then put it back on. But it's a different story. That's a big-time story. Major League Baseball should not be taking clips off like
censorship.
That is legitimately censorship. And I just don't understand how no one on the coaching staff, no one on the support staff, no one in the federation had no idea that this team hadn't clinched.
I can see one thing where the manager, he's focused on the game, whatever, and he's just not fully in. How is there not one person in that dugout that is thinking? I was thinking about it before yesterday's game. I was thinking, what are the scenario? What could happen here? How is not one of them being like, okay, so what we need to do is this, and that, especially when it's run based.
Yeah,
like we need to make sure we execute on this. I don't understand how nobody was.
It was baffling, and the quotes after the game didn't seem like he was.
The Marlins literally challenged the first pitch of the game. I could turn it.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I really don't. And so now the United States is sitting here on the outside looking in right now, and you know what? That's baseball, baby. That's baseball.
So the scenarios tonight, we need, if Team Italy wins, then Team USA and Team Italy both make it.
Yep.
Team Italy would be 4-0, and the winner of this pool, which is awesome for them. Or we need Mexico to score 5+ runs. That's it. Basically, that's all you need to know. You're rooting for a high-scoring game either way, and you're rooting for Team Italy to win.
That's the easiest.
Yeah. But like all you need is Team Mexico to score 5 runs either way, or Team Italy. Team Italy to score 4 runs. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, that
if they score 4 runs, the only thing can happen is either Team Italy wins or Team Mexico wins 5-4, and you're good. So,
Aaron Nola on the bump.
Not a good sign.
Aaron
gonna have the best start of his career. He's gonna best start of his life.
I'm about to go into the stadium today, like Brady Quinn's sister when
Yeah.
she wore the half Notre Dame, half Ohio State jersey because it was her brother and then her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm just wearing a Team Mexico, Team Italy jersey down the middle.
Uh,
Man, this is gonna be a sick atmosphere.
I
later
mean,
tonight.
luckily, it's runs allowed, not runs scored. So that, like, beating up on a bad team, as far as like Mexico winning 16-0 doesn't. The real effect there is only allowing 0, not really scoring 16.
Yeah.
Which is why it comes down to. It really comes down to. Even if USA still lost yesterday, allowing 8 runs is what put them in this scenario. If they would only allow
Oh, hey,
4 or 5 runs,
PFP, make the throw, make the throw.
I mean that's how Team Australia got kicked is run differential. If you imagine if Mexico wins 4-0 tonight and you
my God.
miss the quarterfinals by 1 run, literally.
I will not feel sorry for the United States.
No, absolutely not. They get
they
exactly what they deserve. You had
just from jump
so many
street.
pitchers still sitting there. Mason Miller pitched 1 inning this entire pool play, and it was in a losing game.
When they were warming up Kershaw.
And they were warming up Kershaw until he found out, oh, we actually need to win this game, huh? Not allow any more runs.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
at
know.
least Zach Cole and Jose Altuve both struck out on their first at-bats.
I am pumped for the boy DeZenzo, though, that if they win tonight, that's 2 Astros making it to the quarters.
Yeah.
Friend of the program, Martin Maldonado had a big bases clearing double for Puerto Rico.
He did, yeah.
So I will say just the atmosphere itself of the WBC this past week has single-handedly brought me back to life.
Yeah.
Like it's brought me back to life. It's been awesome. It's been very, very, very awesome. If you've gone, I think you'd probably say the same thing of just the atmosphere. It's not an like the people that are like too cool for school will be like, oh, this tournament doesn't mean anything. It's an exhibition. Go to a game. One, you're just on your keyboard talking shit. Go get a $5 ticket. Go to the game and see what it means. Like,
all right.
Thoughts on the Duran trade that never happened after the last few games for Mexico?
I still think you made a good point on a show before the WBC.
Thanks, man.
That if a Paredes trade is going to happen, or I think there any players that might be traded that are part of the WBC, they're going to wait till after either way. So,
speaking of the man,
and as we mentioned him, he hits a single, 96.2 off the bat.
WBC brought some excitement back into baseball in Houston. 100%. If you're going to the games,
it makes new
fans. Ball knowing.
Hopefully, it makes new fans, and hopefully, because people went to the WBC, there's a random Royals Astros game this year that somebody's like, oh, I want to go. I saw Jack Caglione, at the WBC. He's cool. Like, you get more regular fans on regular, season games.
Yeah, I've seen so many fans, and this is the first time in Houston. We were either at Raul's or we were at Woodrow's, just seeing a bunch of jerseys from a bunch of teams.
Dropping government names.
People were just legitimately like, oh, this is the first time I was in Houston. First time I've been in the stadium, like blah, blah, blah. Like they were ecstatic. I think the Houston staff and everything that they put in, like I thought the food passport thing was really well done.
I thought the food in general, like that's one thing people say about Houston and want to come to Houston for is the food. Houston kills it. So the fact that they did all that, I thought that was a great touch. Being able to get a little bit of food from each country, yeah. I thought that's
even though it was like a cool general touch. Like
yeah. I
but
mean, it's not the like. But hopefully next time we do get it in here and we get some real pizza for Team Italy. As much as
fuck the Olympics. WBC is better.
You see Bryce Harper's thing?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Ooh, Olympics. We're gonna have flag football in the Olympics. Like, come on, who?
Yeah,
WBC
I think
better.
real sports don't happen in the Olympics.
DeRosa is cooked after this debacle. Should they not advance to some extent? Yeah.
If they don't advance, it might be over for his career. If they advance, I could see if they go on and go deep, at least get to the finals.
If
he
they
can redeem himself and,
Yeah.
and laugh.
He's
He
gonna laugh
has the
it off,
charm to
yeah.
laugh it off.
He's really
laugh
good
it
at
off.
that.
But if they don't advance, he doesn't get an opportunity to laugh it off. He might be cooked.
Yeah.
He might be cooked.
Like, this is Tenet. He's about to eat the pill. Is he alive or he's gonna die? Like, it's like,
We'll find out.
You'll find out.
His
Because
fate,
if
his
they make
fate
it,
of his career is in Team Mexico's hands.
if they make it, they're winning. The United States is gonna rally around this and win.
I can see that. I mean, they have the talent. There's no
There's no question. They're the best team ever.
There's no question that if they turned on the faucet, they could get things going. But they just were just fucking. They're just being lazy and just like.
Dom, that's a great take. Loved how early everyone got in the stadium.
It was, yeah.
Yes.
Way earlier than
It's
regular season.
Awesome. Like,
or any Astros crowd.
I mean, the lower bowls are filled an hour before first pitch.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't much foul territory in Roger Dean.
Correa's working a little good at bat here.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ugh.
Hunter Brown turned down the invitation for Team USA.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh, the Houston Astros asked Hunter Brown to turn down.
Okay, so he was invited.
Invitation.
I never knew if he got one. I mean, obviously they would want him. So I mean,
yeah.
Jesus.
Damn, who's pitching for the Marlins?
Meyer. That's twice I've seen Correa, or multiple times I've seen Correa get a righty changeup and whiff at it. Similar to Aaron Judge, righty changeup, just whiffed at it to end the game.
That was the most predictable strikeout of all time.
I don't know why more people don't. Like, the Astros figured it out years ago how to get Aaron Judge out. You either walk him or you get him to swing out on a slider or in on a righty changeup or splitter, something below the zone. That's how you get Aaron Judge out.
I also don't really understand how, of everything that's going on, how DeRosa was the decision to be. Like,
I think because he was last time, I think a lot of it has to do with politics and the players like him. So I think because he talks with them in his role with MLB Network, I think he's a safe choice to be able to recruit players and like be able to get them to actually come play, because it worked. I mean, he was able to get a lot of really good players this year through his talking to them. I don't know if some other kind of less charming but more of a baseball mind guy works in that role.
Yeah,
because there's a lot more recruiting. It's a lot more recruiting, similar to like a college coach. You have to be.
But I think this is where the United States is different from all the other. Like, the United States, every other country has like a federation and a program in place, and the United States is just like a general sweeping Major League Baseball All-Star decisions.
Yeah.
It is not very much aligned. Like, I didn't want to say the United States was ever in trouble, because this is the one of the greatest teams ever assembled, and they should roll out of bed and score 10. But when on media day, United States had an 85-minute window to do a field workout, they spent 9 minutes on defense and the other 76 minutes doing field BP for all the media, which is awesome. Everyone's here to watch them hit. Everyone's here to see that. Obviously, some of the guys were getting work done when the players are hitting. United States window's done and through. We stay an extra hour and a half before the Mexico national team plays. When they started their 85-minute window of field work, 35 minutes on defense. They were running double cuts. They were running almost a 21 out scenario. They were running everything in a pure form of we are here to win. We are here to do the little things right. We're getting our practice, and this is not just a glorified batting practice session. I mean, Randy Rosarena, we were still waiting. He was in the third group hitting.
Yeah.
And it was a marker of just like, oh, okay, well, there's clearly a difference between how two teams and two approaches are in this. And I also get why the United States is putting on a full BP show for all of the media, but it's like,
Yeah.
ah,
Question to the host. I can't have been here before. Who would you name the next USA skipper if D-Row was canned? If it was a current manager, not just some other similar to D-Rose or some random, Stephen Vogt, I think would be good.
So, I mean, it's hard because it needs to be someone that's retired.
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm
out.
saying. Like, it's probably not. They don't make it. They don't usually make it a
I mean,
current manager.
Dusty wins with this team.
Dusty wins with this team. I don't know why I want to be Dusty.
Dusty wins with this team.
But
But he'd be in his 80s by then. By the next one.
there we go. Imai, 98 mile an hour fastball from Imai.
Imai with 98.
Christopher Morel.
Turn it up some. Let me think. That's a good question. I gotta think of someone who's because you're also looking at Hall of Fame
98.5 on his next one.
Damn, he's juiced up in Jupiter.
Holy shit. Can he reach 99?
You have Pujols and Yachty who are about to be big league skippers. And they probably should be right now, but they're not. You have Benji, who's just a god among men in the Mexico Federation. Samurai Japan is just a well-oiled machine. Who's a Hall of Famer?
I'd say McCann, but he's a fucking...
No, he's not. He doesn't have a...
I'm trying to think of a catcher, because usually a catcher is a good...
Man, that's a really good question. I don't know who it would be. McCann doesn't have it. McCann don't have the juice.
Buster get down there and do some managing below his station.
That's a really good...
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, imagine McCann being the manager against Dominican Republic, and they're celebrating and shit.
He would have an aneurysm.
he might kill himself.
I mean,
I think
the bench coach is actually probably Schumacher's pretty good.
Never been the biggest Skip fan, but
I don't know.
You know who it would. You know who
I think it had to be.
Who it would be right now? Brad Ausmus.
He's Israel's head coach.
He's Israel's head coach? Oh. Well, there you go. But he would, if he was offered America, he'd probably take it. Bregman player manager?
Maybe Rossi? I
Ross,
don't know.
Ross would make sense. I mean, he's not the best manager, but he's won a World Series. So he's more qualified than Mark DeRosa, I'll tell you that.
I mean, if they get through, DeRosa's gonna be able to roll with the punches, though. He's very good. He's very good.
He's going to be.
But man, what a gross oversight on all of this. Bagwell, Jeter,
all right.
Imai
with 2 Ks in his first inning.
Lima will do it.
Imai with 2 Ks.
Yeah, what was
his second K? 98.5 mile an hour fastball.
Woo!
86.8 splitter ball. 86.8 splitter ball. 98.1 mile an hour fastball fouled off. 86.3 mile an hour splitter swing and strike. Whiff.
How many pitches was the first inning?
He threw 12 pitches. He's got 2 Ks and 3 outs right in a row. Pretty good.
You know who should be Team USA's next skipper? Coach K.
Make fucking... You know what? Make... what's her name?
Condoleezza Rice.
Say Kim, the what is it, the UConn or the women's basketball coach
From
that-
LSU,
Yeah,
Kim Malakany.
yeah.
Ugh.
Everybody hates, but she wins.
Brown Burrows Ime. Yeah. Hey, it started as a bit, but the Mike Burrows takes could look very, very well in about a year's time.
He's looked good, man.
I will say this, like
But it
I've
might
been
look great too. I mean, we might be in a world where we have a strong 1, 2, 3 with those three, and then I don't know about everything after that.
Obviously, spring training is different than the real deal here in 2 weeks, right? If Burrows translates this into season, and he is year 2 or 3, that's those moves are up there for GM of the year, really early on candidate for Dana Brown.
Yeah,
like to get 5 years of control, just even in general, 5 years of control of Burrows for Jacob Melton.
Yeah, I think he got one. I think he got one. I think he's good at his job, guys. I don't think he's the best, but I think the moves he does make.
I think he's really good at
solid.
what he's good at.
Yeah,
There's other parts where
yeah,
I think a baseball ops head of operations, president of baseball operations would be good. But what Dana Brown's really, really good at, he's really, really
How
really
long?
Good at.
How long until Stanford Jason Castro does what Buster Posey's doing in some front office?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like maybe not.
Does Jason Castro want to?
He doesn't have the pedigree to go directly to director of baseball, but I think he works his way up.
Yeah.
Former catcher, smart guy, has connections. I don't know what he's probably enjoying some retirement for a bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he's in a front office. Jake Myers ground out. Astros offense continuing to be stellar. Not a single player on this. Well, 2 players on this lineup with an OPS over 700, and that's Paredes with a 10-12 and Trammell with a 10-16. Everybody else sucks.
So did you see that Brian McTaggart dropped an article this morning about 5 players that he thinks can break camp?
Really?
And when Tags writes something, Tags is writing something. You know what I mean?
He's not putting up
He's
fluff pieces
yeah.
and bullshit. What did he say? Did he say your guy Taylor?
It's just I'm not gonna go read it. Go read his article. It's titled 5 players who have a strong case to make Houston's opening day roster. The 5 players listed: Ryan Weiss, Peter Lambert, who I said hey, Dana's talking about when Dana talks about players, he's
clearly for a reason.
So Lambert, a guy, another signing from that is
out of nowhere,
a Dana special.
Caleb Ort type.
Christian Rowe, ROA, is that how you say it? Or Christian Rua?
Yeah, I haven't even seen him pitch this spring. He's a pitcher.
Taylor Trammell and Bryce Matthews. I'm telling you, I think Taylor Trammell is your 4th outfielder. I think Bryce Matthews is your Dubon. I don't think Nick Allen makes the team.
Do you think,
or at least
do you think DeZenzo makes the team?
Oh, man,
because it's tough to have DeZenzo and Bryce. There's a world where it works because DeZenzo plays first and third.
Yeah,
and now with Pena going down and Correa playing short, you kind of need another third, I guess. But who plays short?
I think
does Bryce play a good enough short? Like, who is your shortstop backup right now? I think you have to have Nick Allen. Is it?
Oh, we went quietly into the good night offensively.
Yes.
Strikeout,
ground out, strikeout.
I mean, I think Bryce also has that pedigree of one of Dana's first picks type thing. He has that kind of leash. I think DeZenzo deserves to be on the team. I also think Shea Whitcomb's made a good case of being on this team.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have the leeway that some other guys get.
How has Shea been doing? I know he hit a couple bombs, but like, how's he been doing the rest of the time?
Look it up. The WBC. Look it up, Jamie.
World Baseball Classic stats. Who do you think is leading the World Baseball Classics Classic in home runs?
Team or individual?
Player.
Ooh. Junior Caminero.
Future Astro, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran
has 3. Everybody else, well, all the other leaders have 2.
Mm.
Also, O'Neal Cruz, 3 at bats, 2 home runs, 4 RBI, 3 hits. He's batting 1,000 as a pinch hitter. He has a double and 2 home runs and 3 at bats. That's crazy.
Shea is 3 for 12 with 1141 OPS.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, how is Zenzo doing? I don't see him.
Do you trust Bryce to play shortstop if needed? That's the only word. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Pena's not ready for opening day, you have to carry Nick Allen, right?
Yeah,
because you don't have another short. You have Correa playing short, and that's
true.
it.
Yeah.
So that might be where Nick Allen gets there to start season, and when Pena comes back, that's when you bring up Bryce.
All right, so there's 2 roster spots open that we didn't have. The Hater's going to start on IL, and potentially Jeremy can start on the IL. Ooh.
Unfortunately, Jeremy on the IL kind of saves a lot of this to start.
So does that mean what would your bench would be? Bryce, Vasquez, or Salazar, DeZenzo, 4th outfielder? Or do you go Bryce, DeZenzo, outfield?
I think it's probably.
Oh no, catcher.
It's probably Nick Allen,
Bryce,
DeZenzo, Trammell,
backup catcher,
and Trammell.
So the loser of Cole and Cam are out. That guy's going to AAA.
That's a good point. No, it's 4 bench spots, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it's probably not Zenzo then. It's probably, or either it's that or it's not Trammell and it's Cole or Cam.
Oh man,
that's tough.
Damn. If the U.S. is eliminated, who are you rooting for?
Too quick at. I'm rooting.
I'm Dominicano.
I would say Dominicano is probably going to win, but
and Mexico.
I'm rooting for Mexico.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome. What a fun team.
I've been trying to get a hat. Everything's sold out. Every Mexican WBC gear has just sold out at Dyke
Should have got it that first day.
I know. We said it too. We're like, we should probably get this today. There's a street vendor.
2 quick outs for Imai.
There's a street vendor selling I like the blue and pink hat. I may buy it off her today.
Dude, support local businesses. Imai, 2 quick outs at 20 pitches, 2 outs, still pumping 97.5.
Yeah,
still standing around 98 on his fastball. I thought Imai was going to sit around 96 most of the time. He is pumping it today.
Junior, what time you boys headed to the park tonight? Game's at 6.
Is it 6 or 7?
6.
That's good.
It's an early one. 4? We had some around 4. I didn't get some food in. I got some food.
Did you see what Aaron Wilson got with?
No. Oh.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would have found a way to get you. I can't get you with it now that I brought it up. I should have tried to get you with it.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Hey, Aaron Wilson, that's fine. It's been there was a year where people had fake Twitch names that were getting me in trouble.
Another strikeout, 97.7 on a fastball for a K.
Tatsu
Imai,
Imai.
3 Ks, 2 innings, 22 pitches. Talk about efficient. That was Connor Norby, too. That ain't no scrub. No, he's not great, but 97.7 for a ball. And then he went 97.7 for a strike in the at bat.
Mm.
All I even fucking yanked it. Let's go. I wish I could fucking watch him. I wish I could watch him pitch somewhere. That might be at the studio. Okay. Yeah, dude. Junior, come catch the train with us. It's a good time.
Yeah. Hey, everyone out there go to games, take public transportation.
It's so much easier.
It's awesome.
Save $40 in parking and just park somewhere a little bit further for free or for cheap. And just take the train in. It's so easy. Drops you off right by the ballpark.
Gotta find a way to make money.
Also drops you off right at the rodeo. The rodeo. If you're going to the rodeo,
yeah,
the red
line takes you all the way in.
It's so much easier if you're going to NRG.
Sammy says, I'm so excited for Imai. I might even be picking up a jersey, honestly. The jersey, jersey pricing's outrageous. But the Imai with the Japanese, I don't know the right word. The font?
The font for Japanese? Come on the back?
Yeah, like is there special? I don't want to wander into international waters right now.
Oh, like what it's called?
Yeah, like is it?
I'm sure there's a word for it, but whatever it is, I mean, lettering is a fine word.
It's sick. DM the Apollo account on video. Imai.
Yeah,
oh, there it is.
That's what's pulling up. We can pull this up for the stream. Show off some of my.
Stoney said, Axel, Team Sweden is just the Baltimore Orioles roster. How early do you need to get to the stadium to buy a Randy jersey? Patrick asks. I think 4:30.
If there's any left.
Yeah. Yeah, Sammy. You get it. Ball knower. It's called kanji. Kanji? Okay.
Nice. All right, let's watch some Imai. Look at this. Pumping fastball today. Oh, on the hands. I love this view from right behind. You can really see the movement here. I wish I knew which at bat this was. He had one where he hit the corner. 80% of the ball was in the zone. They called it a ball. They didn't challenge. I want to see that splitter.
Oh, yeah, daddy.
That looked like a fastball for a while.
It is $1 hot dogs a day. Yes, $1 dogs a day and brave the weather. Yes.
Today? Still?
Yeah, $1 dogs.
I didn't know they were doing that WBC.
Oh yeah.
You see how that?
Oh yeah.
Moved?
Oh yeah.
Kind of whips it.
Pepper needs new shorts.
Kind of deceptive. Like it's there and it's a whip in there.
You know what I also hate? We'll finish off after. I'll say after this.
Yeah, I think one more pitch.
Bayou, Louisiana. Bayou. I am mad. I'm very angry with everything that's happened with DeRosa and his treasonous acts on this country.
Okay.
That the other treasonous act that no one's talking about, he's making all of us do math. I don't like that.
I didn't want to do math today.
I didn't want to do math. I didn't want to do all this. I didn't want to do all these scenarios.
Enjoy this game thinking that it's just Italy and Mexico.
It's just an elimination game.
Yeah.
Now I'm in this elimination chamber. Shout out to our wrestling peeps.
All right.
And
it's a cage match.
I didn't pay for this. I paid to watch two other teams and two other fan bases.
Yeah, I paid to watch them sweat. I paid, me sweat.
Yeah, and now I'm sitting here doing the same thing.
It's best if the whole thing rattles. Yeah. Best case scenario, one team scores 4 runs in the first inning, and we can just sit back and enjoy the rest of the game.
I'm telling y'all, chat. I'm telling y'all. It's a 1-0 Randy Arozarena walk-off home run. It's been written in the start. You're telling me Randy's not – and I've been betting on him every single WBC game, and I haven't hit shit, and I'm not going to have to bet it today, and it's going to happen.
Who's Mexico throwing?
They are throwing – it's a good question. I thought it was a big leaguer.
It's so crazy for them. I guess the good thing is
TBD.
if Italy puts up really any runs, if they put up 2-3 runs, Team Mexico is going to their backs are going to be against the wall because they have to win. They have to win. Kyle Riley cursed us. Yeah. Let's talk about that. What is as a catcher? Have you ever? Like, it's a competitive thing. I don't. Like, I've heard. I saw that. We saw that in the College Classic too, didn't we? We saw it, right?
There's gonna be that jawing. I would have given him a little glove tap and told him like, "Hey, go fuck yourself." Like, but with my mask on, like you wouldn't be able to see it. But I would have reciprocated.
Or it's funny. It's funny to shake your hand and go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
like while you're shaking the hand.
You can talk shit.
So you look good visually, but you can say something.
You just look like an asshole.
You look like an asshole.
You look like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, and good. I'm glad the Seattle Mariners.
That's what I'm worried about. Axel's so right. There's a world where it's getting late in the game. Mexico's up 3-0, and they just start. I can see Randy doing a whole at bat.
There's gonna be a code red issued. There's gonna be a code red issued.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't talk shit about it. I'd be like, yeah. I mean, fuck. I would also say fuck Team USA.
And you know what? I'm gonna be in that stadium. I'm gonna be singing Volver with everyone. I'm gonna be fucking razzed up. Oh,
I don't know the words, but I'll be there. I'll.
It's very funny because the song is talking about "Take Me Back." And I'm gonna be singing that, being like Mark DeRosa, "Take me back."
Take me back.
Going back.
Oh, okay. Italy not swinging, and Mexico gets 2 runs and shuts it down. Gentleman agreement. That's what I'm most terrified.
It's going to. There's a code red,
which is why ideally you need Italy to put up 3 or 4 runs early, so that Team Mexico has to. I
do think Mexico really wants the United States again.
I could see that.
I do think. I mean, like,
there's a world where
Benji's comments afterwards, like
there's a world where both. Whatever 2 teams advance play each other in the semifinals because Puerto Rico and Canada/Cuba, like all 3 of those teams. I mean, I think any of the Pool B teams could beat any of the Pool A teams easily. Like Team Italy, I think could beat Team Puerto Rico, which is not something that I would think to say, but they've looked better than Puerto Rico
for sure.
Looked.
No, yeah.
I mean, anytime you have Martin Maldonado hitting your clutch hits, like no hate to him, I love the guy.
That was
you know what
crazy
I mean?
ricochet.
I mean, they don't have Lindor, they don't have Correa.
Imagine Correa in Dyken Park.
Oh my God, we could have had that
on Friday night. We could have had that against the United States.
We could have had Correa and Puerto Rico against Bregman and Team USA.
And now we could potentially have none of that. I mean, Italy's playing to win. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the thing. We need them to go up.
We need Italy to get out early.
Yeah. I mean, they only need to score 4 runs. We need Italy to score 4 runs.
Oh my God.
That's all we need.
I'm gonna do an Ocean's heist. I'm gonna go get those juice balls.
Mm-hmm.
just implement them.
You just throw one on the field. Hey, take that. Use that one. What's going on? Am I back on the mound?
Is he back out?
He is. $75-mile-an-hour splitter.
What was that pitch?
97. 97 on the fast line.
Where's this cheese
Where did they
coming
find
from?
this? Turn it up a little bit. Maybe they can
Turn it up some.
Oh, Arrigetti's pitching today. That's good. Thought the magic number is 5. The magic number is for Mexico to score 5 runs or Team Italy to win. So if Team Italy scores 4 runs, we're good either way. Because either they win 4-3 or they lose 5-4, and you're good. If Team USA gets eliminated, either way, Friday is the winner of Pool B. So it'd be Italy probably either way, I think.
Or the United States. The United States can be the 1 seed. Mexico.
No, because if Mexico, oh god, I guess if Mexico beats Italy, we have the head-to-head over Mexico. So yes, yeah, we would be. Yeah, if Mexico scores 5 runs,
I will say this.
We are the.
I will be using completely misread the calculations in my lexicon for the rest of my life.
Yes.
Like anything that happens in the season, I'm just like I just completely misread the calculations. Beyond the Diamond doesn't go live at noon. Completely misread the calculations.
So Pool B winner plays on Friday. So
also,
if Team Italy wins, they're playing Friday. If Team Mexico wins and scores 5 runs, then Team USA is playing Friday. If Team Italy wins, then number 2 is playing Saturday.
Also,
yeah, Mexico wins with 5 runs at all. Team USA is good.
Why did DeRosa even say that the guys were dragging? Like the pregame interview.
Yeah, why would you say
why
that?
were you? Why would you say?
Why'd you say
it was
that?
clear it was going to be the hangover lineup. Ugh.
I heard this before. Where was that said?
There was a disclaimer that the USA got to the quarters, they would play Friday night. I thought I saw that. Yeah,
on all the things, it still just says Pool B winner. Like it doesn't say anything. And that's a weird. That's a weird distinction.
Mark DeRosa was using the APM model. We do not.
97.2 on a called strikeout again for Imai. He is goddamn cooking.
97, 98. Last outing, his fastball topped out at 96.5, and he found 98.5 today. What's his ceiling? His ceiling maybe.
He just threw 3 fastballs in that at bat: 97.2, 97.5, and 97.5.
I have to go bet him AR Rookie of the Year.
You got to.
You have to. We neither condone or condemn the APM model and the use. And if DeRosa did use our APM model, it was the beta stage of our model.
Yes.
It wasn't our alpha stage. Terrible press, but guess another would own it.
Another quick inning for Imai. 0 hits, 0 walks, 4 Ks, 3 innings, 35 pitches.
Isaac asks, how can we watch this Astros game? You can't.
You can listen to
just
it
a
on
good
the
old
classic radio.
Good old Turtle Box Radio. Welcome to Turtle Box Tuesdays. Brought to you by Turtle Box.
It's not. No free ads. They haven't paid us.
They haven't paid us.
They gave us that radio or that.
Yeah. Atwell, then damn. That's a great name. That's terrible from the coach, and it's going to be another thing people talk about before Judge being asked. Yeah. Foul Torch said, guy said MLB took down the DeRosa interview video. They did.
Yeah, they took it
and
down.
then they put it back up after like 5 hours.
Well, after they realized everybody was clowning them for that.
After censorship happened.
It's 2026 on the internet.
You're telling
nothing's going away like that.
You're telling me Major League Baseball did something to cover something up to protect one person and one thing, one entity? You're telling me Major League Baseball is doing that?
Lives in New York?
No, Major League what? Major League Baseball?
What?
No, they would never do that. What? Is Major League Baseball going to make Houston? Is there going to be articles on MLB.com tomorrow talking about like Houston's bad weather this week is the reason why Team USA or what happened at Dyken Park is the reason why? Like they'll just run cover and blame Houston? No way. The city of Houston, it's their fault. What the fuck? Major League Baseball would never blame the city of Houston for a thing. What?
What are y'all watching? We're listening to the radio.
Willow said new sponsor. No, Revelers Barbershop. Get a haircut at Revelers.
Yep.
Go follow them on Instagram.
Yep.
That's a new sponsor.
Not Turtle Box.
Not Turtle Box.
You know what? You can see turtle ass right there.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's 1984. It's Brave New World, and X-Files is sickening. I hope Amai stays out there. He's only at 35 pitches. He's only at 35 pitches. I hope he stays out.
Probably not. I think he gets up to 45, 50, I bet.
He's cooking right now. Check my text. Oh. If Team USA advances to the quarterfinals in Houston, they will play Friday, March 13, regardless of the player pool B winner or the pool B runner up. That is some bullshit, honestly. He sent me the disclaimer where it says if Team USA advances, they'll play Friday no matter what. What is that kind of favoritism? Like, why? I don't even understand why that's important.
I just want United States.
They get on the plane earlier to go to Miami.
I think they just want them on prime time on Friday night instead of Saturday.
Saturday night?
No, it's Saturday in the afternoon.
Is it?
Yeah. Saturday afternoon.
Oh, it is. You're right. Yeah, 2. Because Japan quarterfinal game is at 8 on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Who just joined?
Yeah, someone join our.
What do we do?
We just get hacked.
What are we doing?
Major League Baseball just try to hack us.
Yeah, they try to shut us down.
They try to censor us. I wish they would. I wish they have since cease and desist.
They have, and they were successful.
I wish they would do it again, though.
I bet you won't.
But you won't do it again. But you won't send another cease and desist. Friday night and then Saturday.
Japan
too.
has a stipulation as well for Saturday. Oh, okay. A lot of ball this spring. High school, college, classic, now WBC.
Yeah, shout out to Izzy and the ground crew. They've got the new grass in there, the new turf. They had a bunch of college tournaments, college classic, WBC, and then they kind of flip it around in 2 weeks.
Goddamn great. Field looks pristine.
It's nice turf.
Izzy was telling us he was talking for about 30 minutes about sod, and Alabama is where they have the sod farm, and they get on a truck, and he
walks every inch. He did the entire.
He denied 8 rolls of grass before he approved the 9th one for the WBC because they were all off for some reason. I love it. I want to get him on the pod, or he can just talk. Any grass nerds out there, you'll just love it.
I did ask him if he wins Yard of the Month in his neighborhood. He's like, no, I don't even take care of it. He gets letters.
He doesn't take his work home.
He doesn't take his work home.
Just like a 1940s detective in LA. You can't take your work home.
That's a good sick reference, bro. You have the sickest references.
You can't take your work home with you. You'll lose your mind. Is he my boy?
He's awesome. He's good people.
Mark DeRosa has joined the stream and is here to correct him on the record. Nobody sent him a link. How did he get in here? Tell him Rudy said what's up. I'll fill you in. All right, we'll do.
Yeah, we will, Rudy. We'll do that.
Left field, and that's a no-doubter for Paredes.
You can't trade him.
In left field and really high. Astros lead 1-0 on the shot from Isaac Paredes, his second.
I'm a grass nerd. You feel me?
Hey. Weed.
Weed is tight. Weed is cool.
Weed is cool, man. He's not literally just talking about how bad this team has been this spring. It's literally just Isaac Paredes and Taylor Trammell carrying this team.
He hit off the pole at Roger Dean?
Yeah.
That's a good poke. That's a good poke.
Off the bat. 433. Wow. 433. That is a tank.
It sounded like a barrel. Okay, so if y'all are going to the game, let us know. We will be somewhere downtown around 4-ish. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, depending. We'll probably get situated before the weather.
Yeah, it depends on when the weather's coming in.
So let us know. We'll be there Friday. We'll be there for quarters as well, but we'll see y'all before that on our next live show on Friday at noon.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone's gonna be holding their breath. 3 teams, 2 spots. It's a game of musical chairs.
I don't think I've ever wanted a Jack Caglione Grand Slam more in my life. What if you did? What if you hit one? What if I called that? We'll hang on. Let's stay on for.
Let's stay on. Let's keep
see
staying
if Amai
on.
comes back out.
Okay.
If Amai comes
Yeah.
back
We'll
out,
see. Well, sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to cut the show off.
No,
we'll listen to another inning. We waited by Team USA buses after USA Brazil. This is Brazil. Also, a cool part of the World Baseball Classic is learning about other countries, and found out and I learned. I didn't know this. I didn't know if anyone else did, but Brazil and Sao Paulo has the first largest group of Japanese immigrants.
Disporce or whatever it's called.
Yeah, outside of Japan, like that's Brazil has. Because I was like, I asked, and we got to see Sean Spalding, who's Mr. WBC himself, and we're talking, and I was like, hey, well, why is there a lot of, Japanese inspired baseball with the windups and players that are Japanese, half Japanese, half Brazilian, and he told me the backstory of it, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know that, was going on. So really cool how to learn all that too, just during the WBC.
We waited by the Team USA buses after USA versus Brazil, and Breggy was the only one who signed autographs. Dude, Breggy's a great dude, man.
He's my Captain America.
Absolutely.
He's my Captain America.
Absolutely. He should be. He is the one that you can tell in that
He's
dugout.
my Captain America.
Sitting behind the dugout a bit for Team USA Mexico, he is the one everybody's gravitating around.
Oh, yeah.
He's leading that dugout by far, way more than Judge is. Judge is like there, and he's like a big presence. Everybody's looking at Breggy, 100%. Yeah. And he didn't start yesterday. And maybe that
in a must-win.
In a must-win game.
In a must-win. Look, I get Gunnar Henderson hit a home run and played, right? Breggy can play second or Gunnar can play second. I like Bryce Terrain. I like him a lot.
Why is he starting?
Why is he's not Alex Bregman? He's not Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, I was at the event Sunday where Breggy was signing meet and greet at Lids.
Yeah,
they had like typical Breggy. We've been around him a few times where he's been doing stuff like that. He's so great with fans, but they were all his like handlers and people were like Lids people were trying to get him to leave, and they're like, okay, last one. They had to say that like 7 times. And people would come up and Brady was just like, yeah, no, I get you in. He kept signing, kept taking pictures. It was awesome. At one point, the Lids guy had to yell, guys, we can't afford any more minutes. Or he's like a joke of like, we can't afford him to stay here any longer. We need him to go. All right, let's see if Amaya's come back out. Correa got a hit. That was nice.
I'm super excited about Tatsu Imai.
Dude, there's a world where both him and Burrows are elite, and you have a great 1-2-3. I don't know about the rest after them, but that 1-2-3 could be really solid. Hopefully, he's not just overexerting himself to throw 97, 98, and they found a mechanical thing that led to that.
You shouldn't be captain if you played for someone else already.
You shouldn't be captain if you played for someone else already. What do you mean?
Who's captain that's played for another team?
I don't think Breggy's
Breggy
was invited to play for Team Israel, but I don't think he ever.
No,
he was never.
He was on the 2017 Team USA.
Yeah.
Turtle says, "Have we seen Javier yet?" No, but I think McTaggart tweeted that Espada said that he took a leave of absence for a few days.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm late because I needed a nap after working last night. Now I understand why the lineup sucked with USA. Why didn't anyone tell him before scheduling the lineup? Yeah, Glitter. Yeah. Yeah.
Stephen Okert coming out to replace Tetsu Imai. So,
So
three very efficient innings. He has gone 6 innings so far in the spring. 6 innings, 7 Ks, no hits, no runs. I think 1 walk, 3 walks, something like that. Very efficient. Pretty much exactly what you could ever hope for. I just wish we were able to see it. Wish we were able to see any video, any professional video. Oh, it's June. Oh, okay.
No, it's June.
Yeah. Are you working tonight? Yeah, we got to figure out IG. The past few times we tried to stream on there, it's like not working.
Is it really?
I don't know if it's a restream thing or if it's an IG thing. We are on TikTok, although I forgot that we were on TikTok. I haven't checked the comments all day. Sorry, TikTok. But yeah, that video on the Pauly Chiu TikTok. Have you seen where it's at now? Let me check. I haven't actually checked it so far today. It was flying last night. Of course, now it's not loading. 190K.
I told you, dude. I still got the content eye. I'm like Clint Eastwood. And I'm losing my eyes, but I can still hear the sound of the bat.
He's got it.
I told you that was gonna pop.
Yeah. All right. Well, you'll be there. Oh, June will be there Friday and Saturday.
Sick. So will we. The fact that USA odds are at 66% to advance, but that Mexico more than likely will win, but might sit back and not win with more than 5 runs. It's scary.
It's scary.
Scary.
You assume
scary.
They're going to do it's a baseball game.
A code red's going to be ordered.
The only way
code red.
I don't think there would be any purposeful gentleman's agreement. I think if Mexico is up only like 2-0 at some, there's still anything can happen in baseball. You want as many runs as you can get. Like you're trying to score.
A code red's going to be issued. I just know it.
All right,
and we'll be there.
We'll be there tonight. Let us know if you're going. DM us. We'll meet up. We usually hang out around the Crawford boxes.
Yeah, we'll be around the Crawford boxes.
Around, so come hang out. Come hang out with us. Say hi. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger.
What do you say? Meet me there. Don't beat me there. Or no, beat me there. Don't meet me there. Whatever. You have a thousand.
Yeah,
whatever. If
don't meet me there, beat me there.
And my pitches in a forest. Does 2 kill birds. Fool me once, shame on me.
You're butchering all my sayings. This is crazy.
Thank you for watching and listening to Beyond That Podcast. We will see you next time.
Peace. Love you guys.
Peace.
Did you order the code red? Goddamn right I did.